Hello, welcome to Momoa. So I'll demonstrate how Momoa application works. So Momoa is an mobile application which helps mobile money agents to record their transaction, frauds, and debts so they can know how their businesses operate. So this is the initial page on which when they start, the agents will come to this page and start a day. So when I click here, this button, which is called answer SQL, which means start a new day. So I'll click here. So we will ask the agent to input the following fields. First is cache, which means the cache that is available, and floats in each network that he have. So I'll demonstrate here. For example, I start with 500,000 sharing, and in my Pesa network, I have, let's say, 1,000 shillings. In Airtel Money, 1,000 shillings. And in Tigo Pesa, I have. So also, let's say an agent have another network that is not listed here. You can also add it here. Let's say this is a bank, which is NMB, and the fraud that he starts with in the morning, maybe it's 607, and save it. So it will be added here. Then he'll click the button and we will ask him to verify his data. When he verifies it, he can click the Bitisha, which will save the data, and the day will start. So here we'll show the basic data, which means when he started his business in that day, in cash he have 500,000 shillings, Tanzanian shillings, and we'll show also in each fraud how many cash how many fraud he have. So let's say a customer comes and withdraws the money. So when a customer withdraws the money, which means the agent have received cash and he have decreased some amount in maybe one network, let's say in Pesa. So basically he will go to umepokea cash, which means he have received cash and he have sent the money to from maybe M-Pesa to the phone number of the client. So click here in the blue button, which is called umepokea cash, which is receive the cash. Then he will put how many amount that he have received. Let's say 5,000. Then he will choose the network. Let's say I have M-Pesa. So here I will spell the network that he started with. So here is M-Pesa. Then he can provide, I don't know, any additional information that he wants to provide. Let's say my client. Let's say my client name is Prosper. Okay. So here we click here and book cash, on which we will. So basically, what we will do, we will decrease the amount in M-Pesa. So if we click M-Pesa here, we started with 50,000 shillings. Now we have 45,000 shillings. So, and in our cash, we started with 500,000 shillings. Now we have 505,000 shillings. So that was the side of receiving cash. So on the other side, when a client comes and he withdraws the money, so which means that on the agent side he have given the client cash and he have received some fraud on one of his network. So he'll click in the pink button, which is Umabuke cash. Then he'll input an amount, let's say 10,000, and he'll choose let's say Tigo Pesa. Okay, he can provide information here which is optional, so I'll not provide here. Then I'll click for cash. So now we see that in our cash we have the amount is decreased, have declined because we have given the client 10,000, and in Tigo Pesa the amount is have increased. So he can come here in the bottom in the right tab, Myanmar history. This section shows all the history that he have done for that day. You can also choose another day. Let's say I want to see all the transactions that I did in this month. So you can click here Mazihu. So here we'll bring all the transactions that he have did in this month. And so we have the debt section. I will demonstrate it soon. So he can click in this tab here. You can see all the transactions which are recorded as debts. He can also come here and view the report of the transaction. So like he can also choose any specific date that he want to see. Um, he want to see. The report. So basically, so which date today? Sorry. So I'll also demonstrate how to record a debt transaction. So let's say I have received some cash, which means that the client with have sent money to other networks. So I'll come here on my pocket cash, which is the blue button, and I will input amount. Let's say 5,000. Okay, so here I will choose Airtel money. So initially we have 4,000 shilling in Airtel money. This one. So the client have come to withdraw money, and so the client have come to send money to other phone number. So we'll come here and want to record this as a debt, which means the client have not given me the money. So this scenario comes when you have some frequent customers, and maybe he is another place. He calls you and tells you like, send this money to maybe someone, and I'll come to give you cash later. So I'll record this as a debt. So I'll choose that money and I'll record as a debt. So if you look here, in Airtel Money, the photo have declined, but in my cash, the cash that I have, they did not increase because this is a debt. So which means the client did not give me the money yet. So that's why it's a debt. So here, agent can come here and view all the debts here, and maybe the client have come to clear the debt. He can click it to submit that the debt was cleared. So he can click in the blue button, deal, which means yes. So that now our amount have increased in the cash. So that what the flow of managing caches. So another scenario which may happen is sometime Alliance may increase his cash. This is my current brand that I started with, but I have increased some cash. So you can come here and edit the cash. Maybe he have increased it, or maybe he have decreased it. That's the scenario that happens. So he can also do all these scenarios. Okay. So those are the management of the transaction. Means the agent will be doing this transaction on every time he does the transaction, he will be inputting this data. So at the end of the day, he will come here, funga hesabu ya siku, which is the latest section here. He will click it, and we will give him a summary of the transaction of that day. So like on the bottom side, we'll see that all the amount that he started with, so which means in Pesa, how much amount he started with, Airtel Money, and all the networks he started. And on the light side is the cash amount that he started with. And here we'll give amount of, on each float when he's closing the day, how much money he have. So yeah, so he will go through this data, and when he certified that the data is okay, he can click the Bitisha to close the day, which means when he's closing his businesses. So yeah. So yeah, that's how the application works. Thank you.